we got in just at the formation of the order block on a higher time frame. Also, a price came back up and gave us a bearish price range before it sold off, which was a second entry for those who didn't get in initially at the formation of the order block. As we can see, we're deep in profit and we're running towards TP2. We are at TP2 on UCAD. Let me see. Moving stocks to stop mitigation. Jaleesa, this is how I use stop mitigation right here. I know you was asking about that earlier. So like, this is how I use stop mitigation. So now not only this trade, I've secured some profits in this trade, but it's also protected basically off the fact that if price was to reverse, I'm only putting my this is a risk-free, how can I say it? It's splitting my risk in half. So if I'm risking 1%, essentially I'm only risking 0.5% now at this situation. And usually this is how I utilize this in my trading journal and stuff and trading ventures. Let's see. Let's see, secure profit info. Let me try to drop this inside the chat so guys can know what's going on. I try my hardest to keep everybody updated with what I'm doing. So that's why I'm to manage one trade and I can continue to keep growing my account without it going against me. And risking more of my account equity. So that's why you guys like, why would he close out a trade if he's in profit and he's expecting for it to go bullish? I understand the grade levels on different trade setups. This trade setup right here is a higher grade level than those, and plus already secure profit in some secure profit at TP1 and TP2. So for essentially, I've been eating off that trade setup and I'm good on that anyway. So I don't need to how can I say it? I don't need to like be greedy. Just want to protect my capital. That's essentially what it is. Oh man. And so see how trade setup is at TP2 commission point. What I would do is I would adjust my stops to commission point when it hit like maybe like a TP3 or something like that. Like it's just using it a point of reference for a real break even. And this is for like, if you got 1,000 traders in one room, everybody like break even to be different. So like if your entry, so say if you say, well, you know what, I'm going to put my stops to entry. If you do that and the price reverse and take you out, like say if it break even, you don't secure any profit, anything like that, you are definitely going to basically take a loss. Like you're going to take a loss. And think about if you took like 10 trades in a row and maybe 4 or 5 trades out of the 10, you took break-even trades at the entry level. Usually what happens is in 4 to 5 trades, the commissions and fees end up being like at least 1 R, you know, a 1.5 R. It is, you know, and these brokers have high fees, high commissions. These are the ones they use on Wanda. I mean, sorry, on TradingView. They're not like to our advantage at all. That's one thing I do say. I don't like trading on personal account because they got bad fees, bad commissions, bad spreads. They really do. But I just like to dibble and dabble on my account every now and then. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. So commission point would be just a point of reference where the true break even. If we was talking about people, that's a lot of people or whatever. So if price come back and hit the commission, it'll be a profitable trade. You know, it'll end up in the green instead of the red. Now, right now, if I was to say if I didn't have commission point and I just let the trade come back and hit the entry level, it won't necessarily be a profitable trade. It'll be a red trade. It'll be like a loser. And then it'll affect my win rate, and it also affect my equity after 5 to 10 trades. Because it adds up. You know, it's almost like they say like if you have like you like collecting pennies, you know, after a while then pennies will turn into $1, you know, and everything affects you in this trading space. Every entry you make, everything you do affects you. So I had to go back and check on that. So I'm sorry. We can go back to evaluating the rest of the trade setups. But when my alarm go off, I gotta go back and check. Gotta stay on top of that. So even like right now, like I wouldn't mind securing profit right now. I ate good today. Today was a real good day. Like I don't mind securing profit right now. Like beautiful day today on the market. Like and I still be all right with this, you know. But you got to take the smalls. Okay. Oh, sorry. What's the minimum you would recommend starting with using on 1,000? 1,000. I'm telling you because I did before. You know, 1,000. I mean, like you can't do nothing with like coins. Like you can't do nothing with like $100 or something. Like you know. So I would definitely say $1,000 would be a good start to use with Owanda and just grow it from there. But then the thing is, like I like love trading on my personal account because when you trade on like these regulated brokers, you don't have any rules. So like you can kind of it's a win lose. Like you can't over leverage, you can't, but at the same time you don't have any rules. So like when you trade in a prop firm, you got to follow the rules that the prop firm set for you. So therefore, it puts you in a box. And the success rate of a lot of prop firm traders are a lot lower because they don't know how to follow rules. Period. So when you get out of that aspect and you get back into the aspect of trading on regulated brokers and stuff like that, you don't have the rules anymore. So you're able to focus more on what matters and you're not rushing to trade. You don't have an expectation of making 10% of money. You know, you don't have an expectation of having to trade. You know, you can sit on your hands, you can do what you want, you can kind of like live a carefree life with trading. And that's one of the benefits of trading on, trading live. Like people forgot about this, man. People forgot about the times when we used to trade, like we used to fund our accounts with maybe some money here and there, crypto or whatever. And we literally, every trade we took was like important to us. Like now we done got into this prop firm space spectrum now. And now people just lost all like connection with their accounts. Like it's no true connection. Even with prop firms, a lot of prop firms out right now don't understand that you're not going to treat it like it's your own personal funds. So it's like, it's a very stagnated market right now that's in the prop firm space. And like one thing that I realize is we have to be very careful with looking at it from that perspective because it really like dilutes your inner trader, you know. So if I was anybody on this call, I would definitely consider going back to I would definitely consider going back to trading live, I'm sorry, trading a personal account, like with your own personal funds. And like don't necessarily worry about the prop space. Get good at trading this way, then go back into the prop space. The prop space do help. It do teach you like how to follow rules. But I find that a lot of these prop firms now, like even the one I trade, is like they're not, it's just still rule based, and it's, and a lot of them don't, if you understand prop firms, it's really more so like a high risk game to be able to gain, it's not true consistency. I don't think there's longevity in that, but I heard about a prop firm that's coming. That's going to be a real good one. I think it's going to change the game. I think that this prop firm may be the one, probably my last one I ever trade on, and the only one I will trade on, because from what I heard, they have a different perspective about the market, and it's something that I think that is going to be a game changer for not only me but a lot of traders to come. That's might be the only prop firm that I will trade on, to be honest with you, because of that reason. But yeah, guys, so we up right now. In these three pairs, we can leave. I'm gonna leave the screen alone. When I come back to TP1, I don't mind closing out on that trade setup. This is a secure position. Okay, give me 1 second. 4-5 blows out. Take profit 4-5. Profit 20. Did I modify it? Okay, what's going on? Did it take my profit away? Come on now. I would say, yeah. So start with 1,000. Start 1,000, guys. Come on, where's my? It's not taking off my profit. Give me a second. Must be below the current at what? All right. All right. So yeah. So basically, I secured the rest of my profits on this trade setup. So I'm at TP2. Today was a good winner for me. I'll take that. Let's see. What I'm going to do is, okay, yours, you just took, why did that just happen? Okay. Sorry, I'm going to take what I earned today and run with it. I'm good. But if you're still inside UsdCad, keep pushing down to the TP6 if so. I'm gonna drop that down. But I'm out today. Let me see. UsdCad. All right, guys. Here. So I'm a little more advanced. I'm able to manage multiple trades. As you can see, you asked why did I get out of positions earlier? Because I'm able to do that. I understand that it can get ugly real quick if you don't have the right discipline or mindset to secure. Definitely if you got money on the line. Like you gotta be like, you have to be very like attentive and very stern on your decision making when we're talking about trading multiple pairs. I strongly advise beginners to only trade one pair. So like how I went through these 3 different pairs that I took entries on, you need to pick one. And even if you do close out on that trade, that one pair that you did close out on or you became good at eventually, I mean, you stuck with, maybe it won't be as profitable as other trades or other pairs. That's fine, but you need to also understand that this is not a game of trying to just get all the money on the market. Nah, it's not about that. You know, I got good at trading multiple pairs when I mastered one. When I mastered one pair and I understood the algorithms of how I work, I understood like how the sessions and time-based liquidity, how things are aligned up with that pair. That's when I was able to scale to different other pairs, carrying that knowledge from that one particular pair to the next one and seeing how it correlates. I've also learned that every pair is different. Every pair has its own like personality, so you gotta know how to deal with that pair. So you'll also learn that when you focus on one pair. You also learn that one pair turn into your best friend, you know, and that friend might hurt you in the future. Yeah, that friend might really hurt you in the future, and then you're going to want to move on to another pair or whatever, and you'll know how to deal with that pair the same way or better. So it's just like I treat these pairs like people, you know, like you get to know one pair, you really get to know them, have a relationship with it, and then you're able to move on to the next, you know, and then etc. But they all are different, and even like asset classes, like futures is a whole different asset class than forex. Period. I'm able to trade both. You know, I'm one of the individuals that can find success in trading both. That's rare. That's very rare. Like you're not gonna find too many traders that can trade both. People will literally say they have some type of butthurt activity, butthurt, mindset about forex, and I've heard the same about futures. So for me, I see both because I understand how both move. And it's based off the knowledge I had when I did start with trading with Euro USD years back. My partners can tell you, my trading partners tell you, like that was just be my only pair I traded. Very disciplined. For years I traded with one pair. But after I learned market timing and I learned algorithmic like movements, that's when I scaled up into other pairs and start expanding my my business. So I start expanding as far as what pairs I'm going to trade. One of my business I mean by just trading itself, but like what pairs I'm going to trade, like how I'm going to be able to get in at certain levels, commission point. I just start like really like getting to the nitty gritty, reading a lot of institutional books, talking to funded traders, like institutional fund traders, fund managers, and getting an idea of how to actually protect your position when you get up. So, yeah, I said to say this, like, focus on one pair. Don't always try to push yourself to get inside situations where you need all the money on the market, So I would say like maybe like for like trade one pair for 1 year. Like, give me 20 consecutive trades that look exactly alike from one pair. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to know a lot about that pair after those 20 trades. So that's like exercise that I did. And made me a better trader. We're taking a pullback here on Europe on UCAD for a sale. We're taking a pullback, so don't be alarmed. I still think it's going to go down more. But of course I'm already out, but if you guys are still in, hopefully you guys secure a profit. Yeah, hopefully you guys secure some profits, and yeah, that's really about it. Like it's no real deal. Nothing real major today. Let me see. We'll see. That's really about it, guys. So today was a real good session. This is our. We've been on the street right now. We've been on like a good, pretty good street. I think maybe like probably 5 winning trades this week or 6. We've been real good. We've been if you've been following like my following my perception and how I manage my trades, you shouldn't be having no losers, because I actually cut losses short. Hence why you see stop mitigation and commission points and all type of crazy stuff on my entries, because I understand how certain price levels can really affect our equity in our accounts. If we're up, we've had a good week on Monday, Tuesday, and we're up substantially. So just be mindful of that. Don't over trade today. If you guys are in positions, I would secure some profits going into 10 o'clock, 10:30. So just be careful. But that's really about it for today. I think maybe Friday I might stay on a little later and give them some type of free education course or something we can kind of go over and things like that. But everything's good today. Everything's good. I hope everybody today's Halloween, so if you got kids, keep an eye out for them. Go get some candies for your kids and take them out. If you're in the States, just be careful out there. So, all right, but I think that's about it for now. Let me go ahead and start recording.